Yeah, we got it. Yeah, we're shining today.
From the heart of New York City,
It's Today with Jenna
and Sheinelle.
We got it. Yeah, we're shining today.
With today's guest, actor Larenz Tate.
Everything feels alright with Jenna and Sheinelle. We're shining today.
Hey everybody, it is Monday. It's April 27th. We are matching.
We are.
It's
Do you want to go to
matching
prom
Monday.
with me? It is prom.
Seriously.
It's prom season.
Is it prom season?
Yeah.
I can't believe.
I need my corsage.
Well, I know. So, what do you mean? Am I? You're the dude?
These days, it kind of does work. Hi.
Well, can I just tell you that I'm sitting next to a #1 New York Times best-selling author? Huge news. I was like watching on Wednesday night that video where you got the call, your kids were there.
They called my babysitter. I saw my babysitter on the phone.
Is that because you didn't answer?
Yeah.
Of course.
So they called my babysitter, and I saw her. So then she had the idea to film it.
Well, thank God, because it was such a cute video of you finding out through mom's eyes. Sheinelle's book is a New York Times best-selling author, which is a huge deal. When you got that call, tell me how you felt.
I screamed, and the truth of the matter is, I mentioned it to a girlfriend the week before, and I've talked about it to some friends like that. Wouldn't that be amazing? Wouldn't that be amazing? But I was afraid to say it out loud because I felt like I wanted my intention is to uplift women. And my friends were like, no, two things can be true.
Yeah.
You can want to be on the New York Times and still help women, you know? So one of my friends was like, you should say it. You should put it in your bio. Say it, like claim it. You did it. And so I was like, okay. So then this weekend I was going to change my bio, even just on Instagram. But then I was like, can I do it here?
Yes.
Like I want to do it with you because you guys are the reason why.
Well, you're the reason, and I've watched you work so hard. We took a plane flight to Jamaica, and Sheinelle, well, we both drank coffee and tea, and then just worked. But watching Sheinelle work so hard for this moment shows you that dreams come true with extreme hard work.
She saw me. I was emailing people and just trying to get the word out about this book.
Even while we were in Jamaica.
I know. I know.
So, okay, you've always had this little dream in the back of your mind, and there's something about changing it on your bio which says, okay, this dream has come to fruition.
Yay.
Should we do it right now?
Can you do it with me? So they have my phone in the control room because you guys know I don't know how to do this.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, this is happening.
We're doing it right now.
Yes,
Ready?
if you go to my Instagram, we are changing my Instagram.
#1 best-selling author. Ta-da! How cool is that? Does that feel so great to see? Did you celebrate?
How would I celebrate? What should I do? I don't know.
How do I celebrate?
I didn't know.
You
I was traveling
yourself.
this weekend. I had another book event this weekend.
Working.
But maybe that was my celebration.
That's not enough.
Okay. Well, we'll do something else.
We're going to dance on the table.
Oh, this table needs to happen, like sooner than later.
We've talked about it a long time.
I know. Okay, so let's talk about you. So Mila, you guys know we talked about the fact that her daughter just turned 13.
Yes.
And I love that you guys did a little one-on-one mommy time.
We did something I've never done, which is a solo trip.
Oh, I love that.
And Henry actually took Poppy for her 10th birthday. And Hal played flag football, but he's okay.
He's okay.
And it was so fun. I've never I had a couple days off, and I've never had one-on-one. It took me 13 years to realize. I mean, we would sometimes do, like maybe twice a year. We have the intention, both of us, to do dates with our kids.
Right.
Like really, when it comes to it, it happens like
it's hard to
three
do it.
times a year.
So when you look over at her, let's say you guys are like in a room or hotel room, like you got to see her as her own little.
Well, and as a teen, she used to want to sleep with me every single night. So we shared a room and we like watched movies together, and we just had this uninterrupted time, which what I've realized is like that one-on-one time is so precious because you talk about things you wouldn't normally get to talk about.
And they just kind of come up.
Yeah, and then it's not like you're competing for You know, and Henry actually extended his vacation with Poppy because they were having so much fun. They went surfing.
And you know what?
So
though?
cute.
They will remember that time. I hope. I'm sure for the rest of their lives.
Yeah. And I will.
Yeah, that's
you know,
sweet.
like I will be that moment with her when she actually wanted to be with me and let me share a hotel bed.
That's sweet. And you know, you look over, you're like, man, I like her. Remember I said that?
Yeah.
You're like, man, you're fun. Let's go out to eat. Let's go get pizza.
Yeah, exactly.
I love that.
Anyway, so that's
Kudos
my new
to that.
intention.
Kudos to that.
Should we talk about Megan Thee Stallion?
People are wrapping their arms around Megan.
She made some headlines because she's called it quits with her boyfriend Klay Thompson. She posted in part,
This broke the internet.
Yeah.
She said, cheating had me around your whole family playing house, got cold feet, now you don't know if you can be monogamous. When people saw that, because here's the deal, for if you don't know, and I barely know. It was, they were dating. He's a, huge star in the NBA. And people were like loving their love, right?
Well, and I think they were kind of public, right?
Yes.
Like they were posting stuff.
And I think she cooked for his family for the holiday. And
I know, maybe we talked about that on the show.
I think so.
Oh, we did.
We did. So people were rooting for them, right? Everybody's like, okay, you have these two hot folks, they're together. And then she posts that he cheated. And everybody, just their hearts were just like, people are like, oh, come on. Like, you're a rock star. If you're cheating on her.
Yeah, what's happening?
What's happening in life? She stood up for her show. She's a Moulin Rouge at the end. And they just applauded for her. Look at this.
And then she kind of teared up.
She did. Like, right? People were saying, like, you can see that, she's hurting.
I love that they all cheered for her.
But the fact that people are like, you know what, we see you, we're,
It's so interesting. Oh, yeah, well, let's clap
yeah,
for
we
Megan
do see you, Megan. Because the reality is she's on Broadway. She's working her butt
Well, she's
off.
also, she has an incredible career. It's interesting because, like, back in the day, do you remember the rules?
Yes.
I don't know why we've talked about the rules on this show, like, probably too much.
What is it? The cart before the horse, don't buy the cow if you don't want the milk? What is it?
It's don't buy the cow.
Somebody just said lead a horse to water. No, not that one.
If you lead a horse to water, he may not drink.
Ah, that's good. That's good.
We realized.
What is it? Ariana's.
Oh, you can. Why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free? We realized all of the cliches have to do with some animals.
I know, cow and milk and honey.
Horses and such.
But the thing is, in my day, I'm 50 almost, but no, I think that's what they used to say because the fear was that.
Did you get advice like that?
Yes.
Like what? Like
but now, did we listen or did we get the advice?
We got the advice.
So we got the advice, and I remember when there was like a little bit of an overlap, we were afraid. Like I had a house, he had a house.
Oh wait, but y'all stayed together?
Every once, but then we never told because we didn't want, there's that now. People are like, you should live together first so that way you can make sure you want to do it.
See, we didn't live together. And my parents probably would have been okay with it, but we just didn't because of timing and blah, blah, blah. And people thought it was weird. I remember people being like, are you sure?
Because you're not going to, how are you going to
know?
know?
And I'm like, well, it's not like you don't spend a lot of time with somebody.
But you know what I think, and you said this a little earlier this morning, that's what we're thinking, but who knows? It might just be when you're ready.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, none of us, and also we don't know what is part of their thing.
Yeah.
It could just be not the right person.
Time. Oh,
sad for her.
I know. We love you, Megan.
We do, and we've got a great show for you. From the new movie, Michael, actor Larenz Tate is here.
But first, we're going to check out the hot topics that have the internet buzzing in our series, The Feed, right after this.
You see what I said? Like I'm not going to. Okay, there is a lot trending online right now, so we brought in our internet guru to break it all down.
Today, digital executive editor Ariana Davis Santana is here. Santana?
Santana's fine.
Yeah,
like Carlos. It's good. It's
like Carlos.
Yeah.
So cool.
Still getting used to it.
Okay, wait, we have to say the name of the segment. You ready?
The Feed.
Okay, hi, Mrs. Santana.
What's going on?
Hi.
Tell us about this Bravo verse. We don't, to be honest.
I'm here. Don't worry.
We
I got
don't
you.
know.
Yeah, we don't know.
So
I got
tell
you.
us.
Okay, so Summer House is like another Bravo reality show, and two of the stars were really good friends, and it recently came out that one of them is was hooking up with the ex of another one.
Wait, is or was?
Well, it's a little unclear at this point, but had been hooking up with the ex of somebody else. So this is Sierra, Amanda, and Wes. Yes,
well, they're all gorgeous.
Yeah, they're all beautiful, all the stars of the show. And
so who's who?
So so Sierra's the one in the middle, but we'll break it down later.
Okay,
I got you. But all you need to know is that the anticipation around the reunion of this show was really huge, and the reunion filmed last week. And right after the reunion, audio leaked from the taping, and so this was a big deal. Andy Cohen took to social media and he said, people laid their souls out emotionally for 10 hours yesterday, and it's disgusting and illegal for someone to leak or distribute this. It's disrespectful. He went on to say, let the season play out. You will see it all in due time.
Wow.
And Bravo did reveal that they did an investigation into the leak, and they found that somebody from production was the one who was responsible and appropriate action was taken.
Wow.
Yeah, so I feel like this just goes
Did the audio, we're not going to listen.
No, we're not going to listen to
Did the audio say anything?
Yeah, it was just kind of revealing some things that were said at the reunion, and so I think it's raised this question of I think social media culture has made it like we can't even wait anymore for a reunion or finale.
No,
we're all just
we got to be more patient.
Yeah, it's I think like Andy said, let it play out in due time.
Yeah, I like
Okay,
that.
let's talk about Emma Grede, who is sitting and right next to Chanel
Emma.
on the New York Times bestseller
You know what
list.
I will say, and I feel like people should know, Emma and I talked immediately.
I love
as
that.
soon
Y'all
as it happened.
congratulated each other.
Yes. So Emma is all over a lot of people's social media feeds. She was recently on our show. She's been everywhere. The Oprah podcast. She's on her book tour for her new book, and her book is called Start with Yourself, and it's all about inspiring women who are ambitious and want to make their way in the workplace. And she's kind of started a lot of conversation online about what it's like to be a working woman. Specifically, she was recently on Keke Palmer's podcast, and she specifically said work from home culture is a career killer for women.
Wait, are we going to see
Yeah,
this?
let's take a look.
Okay.
And what I think is that work from home culture is a career killer for women. Now, what is happening is that we talk about all of this sort of upside of Zoom culture, but none of the rigidity of it. And no one will really tell you. But careers require proximity and visibility. You want a pay rise? You want the next promotion? You want the big corner office? Guess what? You need to be there. You might not want to hear it because it might be comfortable in your living room, but the facts are the facts.
Okay.
Yes. So this has sparked a lot of conversation amongst women in the workplace, and she did go on to clarify. She did an interview also following this with Bazoma St. John. She said she understands women require flexibility, but she basically just thinks that we need to also acknowledge this aspect of the conversation.
So she's like, look, you're mad at me about the rules, but I didn't make the rules.
Exactly. Yes. And so I think a lot of women, it's caused a lot of conversation about, is work from home culture a good thing or a bad thing? Is there any truth to the fact that being in person is better? But I think it's a good thing that she's starting these conversations, and that a lot of people online are like saying, you know what, maybe this is true, maybe it's not, but it's starting.
To even have the
Yeah,
conversation.
they're talking now.
Yeah.
They
Exactly,
are.
yes.
Okay, one more thing really quickly.
Most importantly.
Yes.
Beyonce.
Yes.
I consider myself in the Beehive, but I feel like you're like president of the Beehive.
I mean, I don't know about president, but
Treasurer.
if you would like to nominate me,
the secretary.
yes. But as Beyonce says, the Beehive is buzzing.
Yeah, I'm just like a member at large.
Yeah. So Renaissance was Act 1 of her 3-part act. Cowboy Carter was the second album. That was Part 2, Act 2. Act 3 is coming. It's rumored to be a rock act, and people are speculating that it may be coming around the Met Gala next week.
You got to get a new horse.
Oh my God.
We got to get Chanel a new horse.
I need a guitar.
Yeah, it's supposed to be.
She was on a horse in both covers.
That's true.
So
Maybe
she's going to have a rocker horse.
Look at the Beehive.
I don't know what a
Get one
rocker
with like studs.
Yeah, rocker horse.
Yeah, so May 4th is the Met Gala. 4 is her favorite number. Over the weekend, she posted first, 10 years ago was the release of Lemonade, and she's holding up 3 lemons in the photo that she posted about this, which people are saying, is this a little
Where
signal?
is she? Dang.
Yeah, I know. Also,
we will never know. I
we
tell
will
you that.
never ever know.
That looks fab.
Yes,
sure it is.
But she also posted these photos literally overnight last night that are very Prince coded. They're very like Purple Rain.
Yeah.
That's rock. That's 100.
Exactly. So people are speculating she's the co-chair of the Met Gala on Monday, May 4th. 4 is her favorite number. So is it possible?
She'll be.
This is what I think. I know
I agree.
people may disagree.
No, I agree
feel
with
like
you.
that's like proposing at someone's wedding.
100%. She's not going to go to Anna Wintour's party and say, let's talk about me. Beyonce is too.
But here's the thing, if we're wrong, then sorry.
I know. If we're wrong, we don't know anything.
But I'm thinking that like at midnight after. Like I don't know
Maybe
if she's gonna do it there,
yeah,
but I feel like at midnight she's just gonna like drop it on us.
Can you imagine Beyonce in an interview being like, and I have a new album?
Yeah,
She's beyond that. She could
But if
drop
you
it.
want to, Beyonce, I'll be right there on the carpet if you want.
know what she could do? She could drop it the midnight before, which is actually May the 4th.
Oh.
And then go and rock the red carpet with it already announced.
Basically, we're none of us. Yes, that's a great
Should we
theory.
go to Vegas and bet?
I mean, let's do it.
I think none of us should sleep. That's the point. Like, nobody's sleeping at any time, any place. She could be dropping.
Davey is over here like
Also,
tap dancing.
what happens if they don't? We've been saying May for months.
What if we're wrong?
I need to prepare myself that it may not come in May.
It could be. Who knows with this lady?
don't know.
The Beehive is always on standby. We're ready though.
We love the feed.
Yes,
thank you, Mrs. Santana. All right, up next, he plays the legendary Berry Gordy in the new movie Michael.
Actor Larenz Tate is here. He's going to join us right after this.
Back now with a very talented actor whose roles in Menace to Society and Love Jones helped define a generation.
We are talking about Larenz Tate, who's bringing that same on-screen presence to his latest movie, Michael. He plays Berry Gordy, the founder of Motown, who helped launch the career of Michael Jackson. Take a look.
Let me tell you now. When I had you to myself, I didn't want you around. Those pretty faces always make you stand out.
Let me talk to him. No, he's just getting it. I just need 5 minutes. See, Joseph, won't you worry about keeping the boys on schedule, huh? We got this over here.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Hi. You know what? Sometimes people will watch their playbacks and they'll kind of look down. You did this.
I'm like, yeah, I'm making sure that
leaned
it's on point.
And it was on point, so much so that the film broke records. 97 million.
Yes.
Domestically.
Talk about worldwide. What do we do worldwide?
I think 200
200. Come on. We got to give it up, y'all.
It's the biggest movie biopic musical ever.
Fantastic.
What,
I mean,
what does that feel like to be part of this?
we're still sort of basking in the all the glory and of just the success. And I just want to say thank you to all of the fans who came out to support the Michael movie. And even if you weren't a fan and you were just curious to see what we were doing in this movie, thank you all for the support. And I hope that we've, done Michael well. And it's just been an extraordinary experience, the whole ride.
Well, you're in a who's who of a cast. Coleman Domingo, Nia Long. Let's zoom into your character. You're Berry Gordy.
Yes.
So what did you do to have to transform into that role? People know Berry Gordy. They know what he's like. So to step into those shoes, what was that like for you?
Well, Motown was a huge thing in my household growing up with my parents and my brothers. We always listened to the Motown sound, whether it was the Temptations, Marvin Gaye, Diana Ross. So it was like, who is the man behind that? So Berry Gordy's name was always sort of around. So I was very familiar with that. But for me, I thought, I had to take it a little step further. I read his book. I found archives, anything that I could. I met him in passing years ago at an event, but I didn't get a chance to spend much time with Berry at all before the filming of the movie because we had to get right into the process. But, I felt like I had a pretty good sense of what a music mogul would be, how it should look, how it should feel, and I had the support of our filmmakers and our producers, and it really was nice.
Yeah, I mean, he defied a generation too in a big way. And so Jafar, we talked about Jafar. He was here.
Oh, gosh.
He's the loveliest.
Listen.
He is getting rave reviews. What was it like for you to be on set? Because actually, when he was here, he sings part of the music that's mixed with Michael's voice. There was parts where we were looking at it and we were like, is that him?
It was like actually being around, like he truly embodied Michael. And he was so spot on, so focused, and he's a very soft-spoken person in general. But he was just so focused and into it. When I saw it, I was like, listen, this guy, he has it. He has the thing, it's natural. And when I saw the film, I waited, by the way, to see it at the premiere with all the people.
How was it?
Like nothing else. I had never been to a premiere like that before. The spectacle, all the things that were going on, but the performances from all of the actors. Kudos to our cast, man. Everyone did a fantastic job.
So here's the deal. We know you now as Berry Gordy. You were, Love Jones, Menace to Society. What we didn't know, or I didn't know, we hear, like the Jacksons, was there a time where maybe your dad wanted you to have a singing group with your brothers?
That's hilarious.
That's so
you
funny.
have two brothers?
So I have two brothers, LaRon and Lamar.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, there they are. Look at that.
Were y'all going to be like an R&B group?
So my dad, coming from Chicago, he was in the music a little bit growing up himself, and he thought, well, you know, why not pass that along to his kids? And Michael Jackson and the Jackson 5 were certainly an inspiration. So my mom and dad thought, why not get us involved with performing arts and create a group? And so we would do our little thing. We'd do our singing, our dancing, do our own choreography.
Where are those VHS tapes?
I know. And I wish my dad has them somewhere.
Oh
Dad, give me those.
we need to convert
Find
them.
those.
Yeah, we got to convert them.
Can you sing?
So here's the thing. I became an actor who can pretend that he can sing, and I do that really well.
Yeah.
When we got involved with the performing arts and all that stuff, the theater just sort of spoke to my brothers and I. So we found ourselves, you know, writing scripts, loving the fact that we can create in front of the camera and just kind of play different roles and different characters. So that was something that spoke to us more than.
But how cool that you're in this.
You're in the space.
Yeah.
It feels great just to be able to, you know, live out the musical experience.
Yes.
Something, again, that has had a huge impact in our lives growing up, especially Michael himself and his family.
Amazing.
Great. Well, don't go anywhere because we're going to play a game with you.
Oh, y'all want to play some games?
Let's play a game. Let's play a game.
Let's play a game. It's called Don't Look Back, and we're going to play it right after this.
Nice.
I'm like, how do I describe Freddie Mercury?
We are back with actor Larenz Tate, who is playing Berry Gordy in the new movie Michael, and he stuck around for a game of Don't Look Back.
Okay, Larenz, this is how it's going to go down.
Okay.
Photos are going to pop up
Okay.
behind you.
Get ready.
And you'll have to guess what they are based on.
So that means I can look around and turn
No.
back. Oh, I can't do that.
See now, don't even.
Okay.
We'll get on the podium first.
So you can get up right here for you.
I got to do this
We're
right.
going to give you clues. So in honor of your new movie, the first one is artists who have biopics.
Ooh. Okay, I got to get this.
You're going to win no matter what.
I got to get this right. My kids are looking. Hi, Miles, Xander, Zion,
Hi,
Marley.
everybody.
Mom and Dad.
45
wife.
seconds on the clock.
Don't turn around.
Ready? Okay, lock in. Here, let's go. Oh, you're not nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Elvis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was terrible. Oh my God, I will always love you.
That would be Whitney.
Yes, the bodyguard.
Whitney
Yeah, no, you're right.
Houston.
You're
Whitney
right.
Oh gosh, Rocket Man, piano player.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Sing, Tiny
Mercury.
Dancer.
Mercury.
Oh God, help me. Rocket Man.
Elton John.
Yes, yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Oh gosh, oh my God.
Come on,
Amazing
help me.
Piano player. Jamie Foxx played it.
Oh, Ray.
Yes.
Come on.
Okay. your movie.
Michael.
Yes.
Michael Jackson.
Yes. Bohemian Rhapsody.
Freddie Mercury.
Yes, it was in The King, but... Oh, wait, am I wrong?
No, that was it. That was right.
I got it. Oh, Queen.
We'll give it to you.
Okay, Queen. Okay, yeah, that's how we do
That was
it. Yeah.
good.
All right.
Okay, I'm intimidated. Okay, my category is 90s rom-coms.
You
Okay.
You know, let's get this
Come on.
together. Let's
Come
go.
on.
Okay, I'm so
Come on.
nervous.
Let's go.
Okay. Oh my goodness, Tay Diggs, and they go to the beach. And
House That I Got a Groove Back.
Yes. Julia Roberts is my favorite thing. Big Mistake, huge.
Pretty Woman?
Yes. Oh my goodness, she pulls out her gun. Why are you doing scenes with Tupac and Janet?
Poet of Justice.
Yes. Oh my goodness, she's in the scene where she's like, oh, sorry. And it's what's his name? Billy and Meg.
Meg.
Yes.
Meg Ryan.
It's
When Harry Met Sally?
Yes.
Okay, I got you.
Is it Yimmy Ya?
Is it Love Jones? Love Jones. Yeah.
Oh, my favorite, Sanaa, and we're not playing baseball. We are playing.
Love and Basketball.
Oh, that's a tie.
That's a tie.
That's a tie.
You were acting things out. You look at this. She's in our next movie.
The scene that you were doing with Meg Ryan, I was dying.
I know, like, woo! Which is not how she did it.
Catch
That was
Larenz
great.
and Michael, if you can get tickets, and you should see it in the theaters.
See it in the theaters. Please go and see it and support
in
it.
the theaters.
Yes.
All right, up next, get ready to pamper mom for Mother's Day. We have some stuff for your wife.
Yes.
Chassie Post has some great deals on gifts she'll love right after this. You did it!
Awesome.
Wait.
You You guys, we're cuddling up because we have a special What to Shop this week with great deals on Mother's Day gifts.
Shop Today contributor Chassie Post is here with some fab finds from our sponsor Macy's. So scan the QR code down below and you can just shop right along with us. Hi.
Good morning.
You guys are all snuggling here.
It is cold in the studio, but this is keeping us nice and warm.
Yes, so this is a gift Mom's going to use every single day.
Sure.
It's a reversible throw blanket from UGG.
Oh, it is from UGG.
Yes, so now you can snuggle up with the same coziness and comfort as if you're
As your
wearing your
feet.
favorite
That's
boot,
cute.
right? And it's so soft on both sides. It's reversible.
It is soft.
I mean, it's a
And they're
perfect
giving us
weight.
30% off?
Yes, so this is part of Macy's bouquet of deals.
Okay.
So normally $50, today just $34, but that's just for today. So get in there. These are going to go fast because,
It's
I mean,
soft.
who
And everybody will use
Mom
it.
wants to snuggle
Yeah,
up, read
she'll
her
use
favorite
it.
book, and
Yeah.
they
Okay.
could not be softer.
Let's talk about these mugs.
Okay, so
They're
aren't
cute,
these
pretty,
beautiful?
really
so these
pretty.
are stoneware petal-shaped mugs from Le Creuset.
That's fancy.
I mean, that's
It
a Shop
sounds
Today,
fancy,
right?
does, yeah.
Well, that's a Shop Today team favorite brand, but
is.
that's an everybody's favorite
I mean, look
brand.
how beautiful.
I know, and they're known for their, cookware, but they do mugs and
Pretty.
tableware. And this beautiful petal shape, it's inspired by the French anemone flower. And I love these pastels. I mean, it's just such a
It's pretty.
joyful way to bring a little springtime into Mom's kitchen.
I like it. I wake up in the morning, have my
I
tea
know.
and my mug.
I also think, bouquets don't last forever, and these could be
do.
like a beautiful bouquet of glasses.
Now, I love that idea because they look so beautiful in your
adorably
kitchen.
spring.
So just $30, and I mean, they are dishwasher safe, and they're that same quality as the very high quality Le Creuset.
Sure.
Let's talk Coach. This
Okay.
is a trend every
Now,
mom would love.
Every mom would love this chic little bag from Coach. So this is their classic plaza
Cute.
bag, right? So we have two sizes. We've got the small and the mini, and they're made out of this
Is that the-
luxurious
look
leather.
At the is this the mini? How
Yes,
adorable is
and
that?
if you can see
Yeah, that's
here,
adorable.
they're made out of luxurious leather, but this also has their classic C Coach, wonderful little
Logo,
print
yeah.
here. And another cool thing is that the strap can go two different ways, so you can actually
that's
clip
crossbody
it
it?
as a little wristlet.
That's cute.
Which I think is so chic, and you can fit a ton in here. They look compact, but you can fit
It's
a
like
ton.
my phone and like a couple other things.
Lipstick. And Macy's has so many cute Coach styles, but
Yeah.
these that we found here started under $100. So that's great
great.
for designer.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love Joe Malone.
Who doesn't?
Let's
Now,
smell
this
it.
is another brand we love. So
that.
this
Oh,
is
great.
Joe
Smell that. Do you
Malone.
like it?
So this is a set, and this is their cologne, and also the hand cream. So it is an English pear.
So
and
it's a
also
one-
sweet pea.
Yeah.
And it's just this fruity, soft
I like
scent.
it.
I like
Isn't
it.
it beautiful? And what I love about it, too, is it's a duo. So this is a travel size, which is so helpful with perfume to throw in your bag and go. And this hand cream, I mean...
Look, they can fit both in the Coach bag.
Oh, yeah, they can. It is just so
Nice.
nourishing. And you know what I love, too? Every time Mom puts this on, this is a little luxury she wouldn't think of for herself.
I'm
She's
here
gonna
for it,
think
the traveling
of you.
luxury.
Right, and this
that
is
smells good.
also on sale, 15% off. So normally $45 down to $38.
That's a good price.
And last but not least, we're going to give the gift of great skin.
We all want that gift.
So here we have two 5-piece sets from Estee Lauder.
Love.
And Macy's also has an incredible selection of Estee Lauder, and we love these for two reasons. Because 5-piece sets, and they come in these.
So what's the difference in the sets? Night and day?
Yeah, so night and day, and I love that this 5 pieces. So this one is going to give you a full-size day-wear moisturizer. It's going to give you an eye serum, an eye balm. It's going to give you a face
Love it.
serum.
Do you know my favorite thing?
What?
This. The night serum.
Oh, do you use it every
love
night?
it. It's really good.
It is so good. Yeah, this is their lifting set, and I love that because we've got a full-size youth power moisturizer.
Okay, I'm here for youth power.
The eye serum. I know anything with youth power,
Sure,
I
let's
want
take it.
in, and it just feels. Yeah, you can.
Ooh, I
we have
love
these-
that.
Yes.
That's awesome.
I mean, it is
like,
beautiful.
It's like a spa in a
And
bottle.
you know what else is great? They come in these limited edition,
Which you'll wear again, you'll use.
Little block print
good.
cosmetic cases, and we're also getting 15% off. So normally these start at $62.
Okay.
But today we're getting them starting at $56.
Not bad.
That's great.
5 pieces. I mean, who
Yeah,
You know,
that's a
sign
great
me
gift.
up. A little gift for
Exactly.
Mother's Day. I
For
think
50
so.
bucks,
I
we're in.
know.
Thank
All
you.
right, thank you.
y'all.
Okay, to shop these gifts for mom, head to today.com/shop. And we should mention Today collects a commission on purchases made through our links.
All right, up next, the jump roping queen who's become a social media sensation at 82 years old. You're going to meet her right after this.
I really like.
I know.
If y'all need a little Monday motivation, look no farther than this woman right here, Annie Judas. She is a 12-time Guinness World Record holder. And at 82 years old, Annie is a self-proclaimed jump rope queen.
So here's the deal. We're going to chat with Annie, and she'll show us her jump roping moves in a moment. But first, take a look at her story. Beverly Hills, a neighborhood bursting with Hollywood royalty. But one queen there has been jumping to the beat of her own drum for quite some time.
I did a lot of modeling. I was the first black person on the cover of Playboy magazine.
Really, Miss Hathaway? Oh, that's wonderful.
I was on the Beverly Hills TV series.
Excuse me.
I used to be in the movie business.
Hey!
Never thought at my age I would be famous again.
Meet Miss Annie Judas. Believe it or not, she is 82 years old. And 8 years ago, this Hollywood icon took on a new title.
I'm the jump rope queen. This is my new career, jumping rope. I kept jumping. It made me feel so strong, you know. I almost feel like when I was younger. I was just having fun.
That fun turned into a historic purpose.
One night, I had this dream. Why don't you get into Guinness World Records? Oh,
To do so, Annie attended an official jump skipping event months later alongside competitors in their teens. After jumping for a full minute, she earned the Guinness World Record for oldest competitive jump skipper. And Annie has attended competitions to uphold it ever since.
I have 12 Guinness World Records now, 8 for jumping rope, and then I have others for dead hanging, planking, 4 minutes and something. It was hard, but I did it. I did 100 jumps on the trampoline with a rope. I'm the only person who's ever done that.
She also learned how jumping rope could help her face one of her biggest challenges, the loss of her beloved husband of 44 years, Gary.
When he's in the hospital, I would jump rope. I jump rope next to him. He was like my #1 fan, and it just saved my life.
It wasn't long before Annie found even more fans thanks to her children's book and her almost 200,000 Instagram followers.
And I started posting stuff, and all of a sudden I'm getting these new followers. Come on, get up, move your body. It's time to get up and move your body. It's time for you to get up and start moving your body. And I realized what I am, I'm a motivator.
I'm up and about. I'm doing a lot of things now that she taught me. She pushes me.
I hear a lot of people say on my comments, thanks to you, I bought me a jump rope. Thanks to you, I'm walking. That makes me feel good. Now I have a lot of new friends,
including some that help her feel extra youthful.
I'm going out with younger guys. Younger guys invite me out. They keep me young, which is exciting.
And no matter what ups and downs life may bring, Miss Annie is going to keep on jumping.
Maybe I might be able to jump rope until I'm 110. I mean, look at me. I don't feel like I'm old. Once you take care of your body gonna be good to you. I have the blueprint to that.
Oh my goodness, we love you.
We're inspired by you, Miss Annie.
Thank you.
Annie, 82, and have this amazing new lease on life. You were famous. You're famous before. You're famous again.
That's right. Didn't think I would be famous at this old age.
How does
I'll
it
be
feel?
82 and a half next month.
Oh, we're
I mean, 3 and a half next month.
Wow. So what does it feel like to have this?
It's amazing. It's just no words. I mean, it just feel like, I don't know. If something is going on.
I love it.
I just can't put it in words.
You know, we talk so much on this show about, and just in general about, you know, it's never too late to do something new or to keep dreaming. So the fact that you're in your 80s and you're here with us and jumping rope and all the things. So you're always a motivator, but we have someone else who wanted to motivate you.
Oh.
Would you like to see?
Yes.
Let's roll the tape.
Come on, Miss Annie.
Annie, you better still be jumping and showing the girls how to jump the rope. I love you. You better do it.
I mean, to hear that you're motivating all of these women.
Love it. I love it. I love to motivate people to realize health is wealth. That's what's important. Health is wealth, and you have to keep moving your body. If you move your body be good to you.
And then now you're writing children's books?
I have a book coming out, and it's really a book about me when I was a little girl. I was shy, and then I met this lady who taught me how to jump rope. And then when I started jumping rope, all my friends wanted to be with me. It helped my confidence.
Well, you know what? We can't have you here and not see you do your thing.
I know.
So you have a little routine that is actually to a song that was written by somebody just for you, right?
Yes. Really? And I never met this artist.
Oh,
no.
Well, let's play it for them on TV.
Okay, we're gonna move out of the way.
Annie, take your
jump, Miss Annie. Nope,
hey, come back.
I can do it for you. Oh.
82 and still breaking limits. Let's go. She got that fire in her soul, the power in her step. Here's the life of them, she ain't done yet. Jump rope, breaking every overleaf. Head in it, baby, like it ain't nothing to be. Health is wealth, showing how to let go.
We didn't mean to give you a 5-minute workout. There you go. Yeah.
That was, wow. Look at that. You're amazing.
Thank you so much.
That was great.
Thank you for all you do.
Well, you are fit. Look, she's not even winded.
She can do everything.
I can keep going.
Thank you, Miss Annie, and we'll be back.
Thank you so much
right
for
after
inviting
this.
me.
Great.
Also, your plank. Do you want to do a pull-up? Tomorrow, best-selling authors and podcasters Brene Brown and Adam Grant.
Nice. Plus, Running Point star Chet Hanks.
We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Have a great day, everybody.
Bye. Bye. You guys, thanks for watching.
I know. Come join us for all the fun every weekday on NBC.
Yeah, and don't forget to take us along when you're on the go.
Follow the Today with Jenna and Sheinelle podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.